Ladies and gentlemen, the mind is the soil from which all fortunes grow. Your brain is not a static organ. It is malleable, adaptable, and capable of being rewired to attract wealth beyond your wildest dreams. But this transformation begins in the depths of your belief system. If you desire millions, you must first plant the idea that you are worthy of millions. Doubt and fear are the weeds that choke this seed. Uproot them with faith and unwavering conviction. Every thought you entertain is a command to your subconscious, and your subconscious is the invisible architect of your destiny. Feed it with thoughts of abundance, not scarcity. Condition your mind daily with affirmations of success, visions of prosperity, and the certainty that wealth is your natural state. Do this persistently, for the law of habit is the law of success. Definiteness of purpose is your compass. Without it, your brain will wander aimlessly, pulled by the tides of distraction and mediocrity. Fix your purpose firmly to acquire millions, not by chance, but by design. Develop a burning desire that ignites your passion and fuels relentless effort. This desire will rewire your brain to recognize opportunities others miss, to solve problems others avoid, and to persevere where others quit. Surround yourself with the right influences, people, books, environments, that reinforce your new mental wiring. Your brain mirrors what you expose it to. Flood your senses with examples of success and reject negativity. The subconscious mind cannot differentiate between real and vividly imagined experiences. Let it live in a rich, prosperous reality. Finally, thought alone is insufficient. Action is the bridge that connects mental rewiring to financial results. Take disciplined, focused, and persistent steps each day toward your goal. Action trains your brain to think in terms of solutions and momentum. The more you act, the stronger your mental pathways for wealth become. Rewire your brain for millions, and you will find that what once seemed impossible becomes inevitable. Your mind, your greatest asset, will become the magnet that draws wealth to you naturally and effortlessly. It is imperative that we understand one fundamental truth above all else. Belief is the foundation upon which all fortunes are built. The power of belief is not a mere abstract idea or fanciful notion. It is the driving force behind every act of creation, every success story, and every manifestation of wealth in human history. The mind, when properly harnessed, possesses an almost supernatural capacity to transform mere ideas into material reality. But this transformation begins with belief, an unshakable, unwavering conviction that what you desire is not only possible but inevitable. Your financial reality, the abundance or scarcity you experience in life, is a direct reflection of the beliefs you hold about money, success, and your own ability to achieve them. These beliefs, often formed in childhood or influenced by society, act as invisible architects that construct the blueprint of your life's outcomes. If you believe that wealth is unattainable, if you hold the conviction that financial success is reserved for others but not for you, then your brain will work tirelessly to ensure that this belief becomes your truth. On the other hand, if you cultivate a belief in your own power to accumulate riches, in your right to prosperity, and in the certainty of your success, then your mind will conspire to bring that belief into reality. Belief is not wishful thinking. It is not idle daydreaming. It is a force as real and potent as the laws of physics, operating beyond the realm of ordinary perception. When you deeply believe in a certain outcome, you begin to perceive opportunities where others see obstacles. You develop resilience in the face of setbacks and maintain focus when others falter. Belief creates an internal magnetism that attracts the people, ideas, and resources necessary to manifest wealth. It is this magnetic power that separates those who merely hope for success from those who actually achieve it. To rewire your brain for millions, you must first cleanse it of limiting beliefs, those mental barriers that act like chains holding you back. These may include beliefs such as "I'm not smart enough," "money is the root of all evil," "I will never get out of debt," or "the economy is against me." Each of these thoughts, repeated and internalized over time, programs your brain to accept failure, lack, and limitation. The subconscious mind cannot distinguish between positive and negative instructions. It simply accepts what it is told and works to fulfill those commands. Therefore, allowing negative beliefs to dominate your mind is tantamount to ordering failure and poverty. Replacing these limiting beliefs requires more than just deciding to think positively. It demands a deliberate, consistent, and conscious effort to change your mental programming. Affirmations, visualization, and repetition of empowering beliefs are crucial tools in this process. By repeatedly telling yourself, "I am worthy of great wealth," "money flows to me effortlessly," or "I am a successful person," you are planting new seeds in the fertile soil of your subconscious. Over time, these seeds grow into powerful convictions that direct your thoughts, emotions, and actions toward financial abundance. The importance of belief can also be observed in the lives of those who have achieved extraordinary wealth. They did not simply stumble upon their fortunes by accident or luck. They possessed a strong belief in their ability to succeed, a certainty that they could overcome any challenge and create the life they desired. This belief empowered them to take risks, endure hardships, and persist long after others gave up. It rewired their brains to recognize opportunities hidden in problems, to think creatively, and to maintain unwavering focus on their goals. Moreover, belief influences the neurological pathways in the brain. Neuroscience reveals that when you consistently focus on certain thoughts and feelings, the brain forms and strengthens neural connections related to those experiences. In essence, belief shapes the physical structure of your brain, reinforcing habits and patterns that either promote success or perpetuate failure. By cultivating a belief in wealth, you literally rewire your brain to operate in alignment with financial success. This neurological transformation is the foundation upon which your actions become effective and your results sustainable. The subconscious mind acts as the gatekeeper of your belief system. It filters reality through the lens of your dominant beliefs, shaping your perceptions, decisions, and behaviors accordingly. If your subconscious mind is programmed with beliefs of scarcity and limitation, it will interpret every financial situation as proof of your inadequacy or lack. Conversely, if it is programmed with beliefs of abundance and possibility, it will guide you towards solutions, creative ideas, and profitable ventures. Because the subconscious mind works continuously, even when you are not consciously aware of it. Rewiring your belief system at this level ensures that your brain is always working in favor of your financial goals. Belief also determines your level of confidence, which is a critical ingredient in any financial endeavor. Confidence fuels decisive action, and action is the bridge between intention and manifestation. When you believe in your ability to create wealth, you take steps boldly and without hesitation. You negotiate better, invest wisely, and innovate courageously. Without belief, hesitation and doubt slow your progress and cause you to miss opportunities. Confidence is not arrogance, it is a deep trust in your own capacity to succeed, nurtured by belief. It is essential to guard your belief system carefully. Negative influences, whether from people, media, or your own internal dialogue, and erode your confidence and undermine your mental programming. Surround yourself with those who uplift, inspire, and reinforce your belief in abundance. Consume information that educates and empowers you about wealth creation. Practice daily mental disciplines such as meditation, journaling, or focused visualization to maintain a positive mental environment. This proactive maintenance of your beliefs keeps your brain aligned with your financial aspirations. The relationship between belief and financial reality is a cause and effect connection that transcends luck, education, or external circumstances. It is a law as certain as gravity. To harness this law, you must take full responsibility for your thoughts and beliefs. Recognize that no one else controls your mental programming but you. By choosing to believe in your right and capacity to achieve millions, you unleash a power within yourself that no external obstacle can withstand. In summary, the journey to millions begins in the mind. It is the belief that sets the course, shapes the habits, and determines the actions necessary for wealth. Every millionaire first became rich in thought before becoming rich in dollars. The seed of fortune is planted deep within the fertile ground of unwavering belief. Nurture that seed with faith, nourish it with consistent mental discipline, and watch as it grows into a towering tree of financial success. When you truly believe, you create a mental environment that attracts, sustains, and multiplies wealth. Your financial reality is but a reflection of the beliefs you choose to embrace today. It has been said that every great fortune begins with a single thought. Thought, in its purest form, is the seed from which all riches spring forth. The mind is a fertile field, and what you plant there, whether it be doubt, fear, or ambition, will grow and eventually bear fruit in your life. To master wealth, therefore, is to master your own thinking, for your thoughts govern the direction of your life and the outcomes you achieve. When you consider the lives of the world's wealthiest individuals, you will find a common thread. Their success began long before the first dollar was earned. It began in the realm of thought, in the quiet moments when they envisioned a better future and committed their minds to the pursuit of that vision. Wealth is not the product of random chance or good luck. It is the direct consequence of a disciplined mind focused on prosperous thoughts. Those who fail to control their thinking surrender their financial destiny to chaos, uncertainty, and circumstance. The power of thought is both creative and destructive. It can build empires or reduce dreams to rubble. This is why controlling your thoughts is paramount. If you allow your mind to be filled with doubts about your worthiness or your ability to succeed, if you entertain fears of failure or thoughts of scarcity, you will inevitably manifest those very conditions. The subconscious mind does not analyze or discriminate. It accepts whatever impressions it is given and works tirelessly to bring them into reality. Your thoughts are instructions to this powerful subconscious, and if you want millions, you must feed it only those thoughts that align with prosperity. Thoughts are the invisible architects of your reality. Like a master builder who designs a structure before it is constructed, your mind first conceives the blueprint of your financial success. Your conscious mind must therefore be vigilant and intentional about the thoughts it entertains. Are your thoughts uplifting, ambitious, and solution-oriented, or are they filled with excuses, complaints, and limitations? The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your results. One must understand that not all thoughts are equal in their creative power. Repeated thoughts become habits, habits become beliefs, beliefs become the foundation upon which your entire life is built. To rewire your brain for millions, you must develop the habit of thinking well, of visualizing abundance, focusing on opportunity, and expecting success. This is not a mere mental exercise. It is a transformational process that rewires your neural pathways and alters your very perception of reality. Control of thought requires discipline. The human mind, if left unattended, will often wander into negative or unproductive territory. It is like a wild horse that must be trained and guided. You must become the vigilant master of your mind, consistently redirecting your thoughts toward your financial goals. When negative or fearful thoughts arise, acknowledge them, then consciously replace them with thoughts of confidence, creativity, and abundance. This practice strengthens your mental muscles and gradually reprograms your brain for wealth. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for controlling thought. When you vividly imagine yourself living in the reality of millions, seeing the lifestyle, feeling the emotions, experiencing the success, you are impressing those images upon your subconscious mind. The subconscious cannot distinguish between vividly imagined experience and actual events. By repeatedly visualizing wealth, you condition your brain to accept it as your natural state, prompting you to act in ways that align with that vision. Your environment also plays a critical role in shaping your thoughts. The people you associate with, the books you read, the media you consume, all influence the nature of your thinking. Surround yourself with individuals who embody success and abundance, who inspire you to reach higher and think bigger. Fill your mind with literature, podcasts, and experiences that reinforce positive, prosperous thinking. Guard against influences that promote fear, scarcity, or defeatism. Your brain reflects what it is fed. If you want wealth, feed it with wealth-oriented thoughts. Furthermore, the law of attraction is intimately connected to the control of thought. What you focus on expands. If you focus on lack, you will experience more lack. If you focus on opportunity, you open doors to success. This principle is not mystical, it is practical and observable. Focused thought directs your energy, attention, and actions towards specific outcomes. Controlling your thoughts, therefore, means channeling your mental energy toward the creation of millions rather than wandering aimlessly or getting lost in doubt. Action flows naturally from controlled thought. Once your mind is fixed on the goal of wealth, your actions will reflect that focus. You will recognize opportunities to earn, save, invest, and grow your money that others overlook. You will persist through obstacles, knowing that setbacks are temporary and surmountable. Your brain, trained by your disciplined thoughts, becomes a powerful ally, guiding you toward decisions that build and multiply your financial resources. Consider the many stories of self-made millionaires who credit their success not to talent or luck, but to their ability to control their thinking. They developed a mental fortress against negativity, fear, and distraction. They nurtured thoughts of prosperity with faith and determination. When doubts emerged, they replaced them with renewed resolve. This is the secret to financial success, mastery of thought. It is important to note that controlling thought does not mean suppressing all negative emotions or pretending that challenges do not exist. Rather, it means refusing to allow those negative inputs to dominate your mental landscape. It means recognizing difficulties, learning from them, but maintaining a predominant focus on solutions, growth, and abundance. This balanced approach keeps your brain aligned with success, even in adversity. In essence, to control your wealth, you must first control your thoughts. Wealth is born in the mind long before it is seen in the bank account. The richness of your mind determines the richness of your life. Your brain is the soil, your thoughts are the seeds. Plant seeds of hope, confidence, and opportunity, and watch as they grow into a harvest of millions. The path to great wealth is not traveled by the faint of heart or the wavering mind. To rewire your brain for millions, you must embrace two indispensable qualities: persistence and definiteness of purpose. Without these twin pillars, your efforts will scatter like dust in the wind, your thoughts will falter, and your mind will never fully reprogram itself to embrace lasting financial success. It is persistence that provides the endurance to overcome obstacles and defeat, and it is definiteness of purpose that provides the clarity and focus to direct your mental energies toward one unwavering goal. Definiteness of purpose means having a clear and precise aim in your mind, a goal so specific and compelling that it commands your full attention and commitment. It is not enough to say, "I want to be rich." That is a vague desire that lacks the power to galvanize the mind. You must define exactly what wealth means to you, how much you want, by when you will achieve it, and why you deserve it. This clarity of purpose acts as a beacon, guiding your thoughts, emotions, and actions with laser-like precision. Without definiteness, your brain wanders in uncertainty, unable to commit fully to the task of rewiring itself for millions. The brain thrives on clarity. It is designed to pursue definite goals, and when you provide it with a clear target, it mobilizes resources, mental and physical, to achieve that goal. Definiteness of purpose creates a mental blueprint that your subconscious mind works tirelessly to fulfill. It aligns your thoughts and feelings, making your belief in success unwavering and your actions consistent. The lack of definiteness leads to scattered energy, confusion, and ultimately failure to imprint new, prosperous patterns upon your mind. Persistence is the force that sustains you when challenges arise and obstacles block your way. Every individual who has amassed great wealth has faced failures, setbacks, and discouragements. What separates those who succeed from those who falter is their persistence, the refusal to quit, to give up, or to accept defeat. Persistence is a quality of the mind that must be cultivated deliberately, for the human brain naturally seeks comfort and avoids pain. To reprogram your brain for millions, you must train it to endure discomfort, to persist in the face of difficulty, and to maintain faith in your purpose, no matter the trials. When you combine definiteness of purpose with persistence, you create a powerful mental engine that drives you relentlessly forward. Your brain becomes conditioned to reject failure as permanent and to see every setback as a temporary obstacle or lesson. This mindset rewires your neural pathways to associate challenges not with defeat, but with opportunity for growth and renewed effort. Persistence strengthens the mental circuits of determination, resilience, and confidence, qualities essential for the acquisition of wealth. Definiteness of purpose also acts as a filter for your thoughts and decisions. With a clear purpose, you are able to eliminate distractions and negative influences that might otherwise derail your progress. Your mind becomes selective about the ideas it entertains and the actions it takes. This focus makes it easier to rewire your brain because you are consistently feeding it with thoughts and experiences that align with your goal of financial success. Every decision, every action becomes a step toward that goal rather than a deviation. It is important to understand that persistence is not stubbornness or blind endurance. It is a purposeful continuation, a disciplined persistence that adapts strategies and methods, but never abandons the ultimate goal. If one path is blocked, a persistent mind seeks another. This flexible yet unyielding attitude is crucial for rewiring the brain, for it keeps the mental pathways active and receptive to new possibilities while maintaining unwavering commitment. Many people give up at the moment just before a breakthrough. The brain, when reprogrammed with persistence and definiteness of purpose, learns to push beyond these moments of doubt and fatigue. It becomes accustomed to sustained effort and develops what might be called mental momentum, the force that carries you through resistance toward your goal. This momentum is the hallmark of all successful individuals, a sign that their brain has been effectively rewired to seek and secure millions. To cultivate these qualities, one must develop daily habits that reinforce definiteness and persistence. Writing down your specific financial goals each day, visualizing their achievement in vivid detail, and affirming your commitment strengthens the neural connections in your brain related to these desires. Simultaneously, when you face setbacks, reminding yourself of your definite purpose fuels your persistence. This daily mental discipline is the training ground for your brain's transformation. Surrounding yourself with influences that reinforce your purpose and persistence is equally important. Seek out mentors, role models, and communities that embody these traits. Their examples provide proof that definiteness and persistence lead to success, and their support strengthens your own resolve. Your brain absorbs the attitudes and beliefs of those around you, so it is vital to choose your environment wisely to maintain the mental wiring you desire. It is through the repeated combination of clear purpose and relentless persistence that your mind sheds old, limiting patterns and embraces new, empowering ones. The brain's plasticity allows it to change and grow, but it requires consistent input to form lasting new pathways. Your definite purpose provides the direction, and your persistence provides the energy. Together, they forge a mind that is not easily deterred, that sees wealth as a certainty rather than a possibility. In the process of reprogramming your brain for millions, you will find that these qualities also build yourself, confidence and belief in your own abilities. When your actions are consistent and purposeful, and when you refuse to quit, you accumulate evidence of your capacity to succeed. This evidence feeds back into your mind, reinforcing your belief and further strengthening your mental wiring for wealth. Remember, the acquisition of great wealth is not an accident or a result of external conditions alone. It is the outcome of an internal mental state characterized by definiteness of purpose and persistent effort. Without these, even the greatest opportunities will slip through your fingers. Your brain must be trained to hold fast to your financial vision and to persist until it becomes your reality. The journey is not easy, but it is simple. Choose your purpose with clarity, commit to it with unwavering faith, and persist with relentless energy. This is the formula that rewires your brain, reshapes your habits, and redefines your destiny. Your mind, once conditioned by these forces, will move steadily toward the millions you seek.